Are Indian markets harder to trade than US markets? I've never traded in an Indian market, so I can't say, but I will tell you this. I've traded US stocks, I've traded options, I've traded Forex, I've traded crypto, baseball cards, fantasy, baseball, basketball, hockey, all that stuff, right? And of everything that I've traded over the past 20 years, there's not a whole lot of difference where I would say that this is far harder than that. There's certain nuances to each one of these things, right? So for example, with US stocks, you have earnings announcements that you need to be aware of. You have things like overnight risk. If you are in a trade and you're going to hold it for several weeks, several months, even several days, that stock could open up dramatically lower or dramatically higher than the prior day. Then, well, if you're dealing with options, now all of a sudden you have time decay. If you're dealing with the Forex market, then you're dealing with a 24-hour market cycle. So there's nuances to each different type of asset. But to say that one is more difficult than another, I think that kind of gets into the mindset of, well, this asset class is just hard. So let me leave stocks and jump into Forex, or let me leave Forex and start doing crypto, or let me leave the Indian market and start trying US stocks. And it's not the asset class, right? You would be much better off learning an asset class, mastering that asset class, and then moving on to the next thing. So if you're early on in your trading career and you're still trying to figure out which one you like, well, what's going to fit your goals the most, like let's say you're only able to trade at night, then maybe you want to look at Forex, right? Or let's say you wanted to not have to pay attention to the markets during the day. Maybe you want to adopt a part-time trading style where you just do all of your planning while the markets are asleep and then place your orders with the broker and just let them go. I did that personally for years and was very successful with it. There's lots of different ways to trade, lots of different asset classes, but it's not in the asset class that makes it hard or easy. It's going to be in your level of commitment, the work that you put in, the study that you put in, and how you're going to plan all this out.